Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
We're doing a unboxing video today of Fireforge Games Forgotten World Living Dead Warriors, which is actually quite a good description because they're not knights, there's kind of a mixture, which we will get into.
Like men at arms.
Yeah, actually a mixture of all of them, basically all troops from the army. There's a picture on the back. I don't get how that guy works because he's been decapitated, and I thought like headshot would take out
It does.
the guy. Yeah.
But I suppose if the necromancer's forcing the body to move, then
Yeah.
it works.
Right, depends what rulebook you use. The rulebook we use, they're basically they're zombies, and he would be dead.
Yeah.
So first of all, we get two sets of bases, which is great depending on what rule system you're using. We use round bases.
But when people order from us, for some reason it's always square bases, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because it's the rule system we use. We've mentioned this before. We do a lot of, here's a guy who's done. We do more roleplay stuff, like small skirmish games, a few figures each, and so having them based round bases is a lot easier to play those games.
Yeah.
When we do pitch battles, it can get a little bit annoying with the large amounts of round bases on the table, but it's just something we have to put up with. So these are the Sprues. Now, what I was saying earlier, we have there a guy who is clearly a knight or a man-at-arms. He has breastplate. Then we have another guy who is in sort of lamella armour or leather plate, what's the fish scale? Sort of fish scale armour. Another knight, he's got a chainmail surcoat underneath clearly, so he's a knight. But another guy in the segmented armour, the fish scale type, and then two guys in halberd, which is sort of padded
multiple armies.
armour. Yeah, so you've got your regular bog standard infantry types. Then you've got some men-at-arms, some professional soldiers, and then you've got a couple of actual knights. It doesn't matter. They're just undead. But yeah, that's probably why it's not called knights. So, shields. Shields are just the same as the shields from the cavalry box, but these have got a little bit less. The cavalry box have sort of bits of fabric hanging off them, whereas these don't, but that's fine, that's fine. You can see from the back, and you got some nice detailing on the back, unlike some companies where it's just blank. Then what do we have? What are we doing next? Spears?
Yeah.
You have enough spears to equip everyone as a spearman. There's more than enough spears to equip everybody. Then we have basic infantry weapons, and we have arming swords, which are your standard sword. Probably the only weapon these guys will actually have most of the time if they haven't got a spear, because, well, they've been in the ground all this time. Another arming sword, a mace, which is useful, a trumpet or horn, and then more spears. Now, and an axe. Very nice axe, by the way. That here axe is for carrying, because it's hollow inside. It's to make it less heavy. Then we have arrowheads, and these are arrowheads which are blunt at one end for you to stick in your shields or wherever you want, which we have done. You made good use of the arrowheads, we quite like them. So yeah, that's basically that. What do you think of them?
They look awesome. A lot of detail putting them in there.
Yeah, I do like them, they're really good.
A lot like the knights.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's not overly detailed. It's certainly enough to paint, and you can certainly get some good textures out of it and stuff.
Again, good pendant.
Yes. Oh yeah. The pendant. I mentioned the pendant in the last video. This is a slightly bigger pendant because it's carried by foot. Therefore, you can carry a bigger one, and it's quite nice. Then we have the heads. Quite a collection of heads. We have bloke who's gone off a bit, a bloke whose jaw's broken, a bloke who clearly had an axe to the head, another bloke who didn't make it, him who had his helmet up, and we all know why he died, and then him and him. So we've got a decent collection of heads.
Just put his visor up to go see what's going on and got an arrow in the face.
Yeah, that happens. It's like those suits of armour you see where the hole is opposite, so if an arrow comes down it, you're stuffed. And these are the figures assembled because it's easier to show them off when they're done up, and I've done them very basic. Oh, I'll just adjust that. So we have, this is one of each of the figures painted up, and this is one of the knights. I've just given him a normal head. He's got an axe and a shield with an arrow sticking out. This guy, I made into an ossifer. So he orders people around. He's got his visor up, which is how he ended up dead in the first place.
Never learns from his mistakes.
Where's the cloak come from?
Did you just randomly get a cloak?
Yeah, I don't know where the cloak came from.
It wasn't from that box.
No, it's not from the box. I'm just not sure which cloak that came from.
Could be from the ancient Germans. It looks like an ancient German one.
It probably is an ancient German cloak. So this guy is an ancient German. That's the flag. It looks great. I like it. Nice little flag.
I always like them kind of flags compared to the standard like rectangle one.
Yeah. That's the shield. Clearly it's not very good. No. Again, that shield, you can see how this guy didn't make it. Oops. Sorry, I can't actually see the figures. I'm reaching around with my hand. And that is a trumpet guy blowing his trumpet, and he's lost his bowels. That's unfortunate. And
so happens when you put his shield on your back.
Yeah, because the shield's on his back. This is why he died, right? But he would have been shot in the back with arrows if he didn't. So I mean, either way.
At least would have kept his insides on the inside.
Yes, he would have. Yeah, so he'd have ended arrows in his back either way. So yeah, he didn't make it. Poor guy. Felt sorry for him. So not as much to talk about with these cavalry because we've already kind of covered a lot of the undeady conversation with the cavalry video.
Yeah.
But what do you think of them?
They look awesome. I think one thing that people probably want to know is how you get the blue, what colours you use to make the blue for the skin.
Oh god, yeah, it's got 4 layers.
Yeah, so people probably want to know about that if they want to do their own like that.
You see, we have had so many zombies over the years, and we used to go with sort of flesh-coloured zombies, and then we sort of grey zombies, and everything was grey. And at the moment, everything was blue, and we're going to stick to it.
You went for green at one point as well.
Green for a very, very short period of time because someone requested it. But the blue, paint it dark blue. I'm not going to tell you the paint types because I don't know what type of paint you're using. But dark blue, and then a slightly medium blue just dry brushed over. Then mix some grey with light blue, and then dry brush over. And then some light blue with white, and then dry brush over. And then slightly more white, and dry brush over again. Then you've got to paint the armour. So it's quite a task. Oh, I've never finished his eyes. His eyes aren't finished. Sorry, my bad. He's finished. I didn't finish their eyes either. You know, I've got to go back to the painting board.
The terrifying white stare.
I know. I put the eyeballs in. I put little light blue eyeballs in.
I can't do eyeballs. I every time I do it, I make them look really goofy.
Well, I've actually done videos where I put the eyes in.
You use a fucking You use a prick stick.
Potty mouth.
You use a prick stick, don't you, or something like that? Not prick stick. What is it?
Prick stick's what you use to stick paper together.
You use a cocktail stick.
Yes, we use prick stick for flags. Cocktail sticks, those little sharp pointy wooden skewer things. So you put a bit of paint on it and just dab the eye on.
Yeah.
Problems solved. It's great. I apologise for language.
I didn't finish all of it. I was halfway through.
You just can't believe the stuff you come out with. What are you going to teach your brother?
That's not for me to teach.
Actually, all he's coming out with at the moment is and squeal. Seems to be all he can do.
When it's night time, this starts going.
Yeah, but he gets that from that cartoon he watches, so he impersonates the thing in the cartoon. Anyway, that's undead infantry. So if you are wanting to add troops to your undead army, for a long time we haven't been able to get hold of this sort of stuff. There are some about which aren't very good, which are sort of night type, same kind of thing, but they're not that good. I think it Mantic do them. These are a lot better. These are way better, and we'll be getting a lot more of these to augment our undead forces. Because at the moment all we've got are skeletons, which are decent.
And skeletons are some literal revenants just
And
running
yeah.
around.
Yeah, so the mantic zombies are great. They're really good. I don't like the knights, the soldiers, they're weird. But that's just me. So yeah, we're going to be getting a lot more of these. I hope you liked the video. So do you want to do the outro?
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of the Forgotten World Living Dead Warriors. That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.